Hello and happy Saturday from Radically Rational and RadicallyRational.com. DeAndre Hopkins would look good in any NFL uniform, and that includes a cowboy uniform. And the truth of the matter is, right now, the Cowboys have enough cap space that they could make a run at D-Hop if they wanted to. And who wouldn't want to have that guy and his talent? But here's the thing, I think the money would be better spent just getting CeeDee Lamb under a long-term contract, because right now the Cowboys' receiving room and rotation is set. They have had a spectacular offseason. So if he's not going to go to Dallas, and I don't think that's going to happen, where is he going to land? Kansas City still makes the most sense in my mind, but it looks like he may be serious about rekindling that bromance with Deshaun Watson in Cleveland. Stay tuned. Okay, Big 12 commish Brett Yormark says he has a plan to preserve and expand his unstable league. Okay, for right now, I'll just quote Mike Tyson. Everybody has a plan until they get hit in the face. This is going to get bloody. This is a good idea. Churchill Downs is going to shut it down for the season after Sunday's card to review all safety and surface protocols. Sound like a pretty good idea considering 12 horses died at the track between April 27th and May 27th. The track says there is no common link to these fatalities. I say the entire sport may have run its historical course. And my last sports observation, I'll go all Andy Rooney on you. Do you ever wonder why golf plays its Memorial Tournament every year the week after Memorial Day? Okay, irony knows no bounds. So Chick-fil-A is no longer conservative enough for conservatives. First, this disclosure, I have never once understood the entire Chick-fil-A thing. Number one, it's just an effing chicken sandwich, which sounds like a pretty good epitaph to me. And it's an ordinary one at that. Now the pickles are kind of good, but I never looked at the pickles as communion crunchies or the shroud of gherkin. Plus, I'm not spending an hour in a drive-through lane for anything, and that includes even if it leads to a kissing booth with Ksenia Buzina. Okay, I can get away with that. Okay, look her up. Not investing an hour, and to paraphrase and call back the old quote by Yogi Berra, nobody goes there anymore because it's too crowded. So I'm going to pass. They close on Sunday. Praise the Lord. Okay, I wasn't going to go to Chick-fil-A on Sunday either, so I'm okay with that, but they act like they want a medal or something. So in short, I find all of this pious prissiness to be more than just off-putting. Now, not in some kind of angry way, but rather more like, gee, that's nice, good for you, as I roll my eyes and dismiss them. But now, I may be changing my mind, because that chick is getting dissed by its own disciples and bullied by its own Bible thumpers, and I frankly don't like it. And yes, I'm siding with pretentious poultry on this one.
They have good lemonade.
They do have good lemonade. BB, as usual, throws in a very, very cogent point here that in fairness must be noted. They have good lemonade. So the cult is now turning its wrath on the cluck. Why? Because all of a sudden, Chick-fil-A is woke, whatever that means. Now, why is that? Well, because the company has diversity, equity, and inclusion policies. That's all. That's it. It doesn't go any farther. Chick-fil-A says it is, quote, committed to being better at together. Well, now, wait a second. Even my old, cold, hard, jaded, cynical, calcified heart kind of likes that. And that's it. It doesn't go any deeper. They have a DEI program, and they have for the last 3 years, but all of a sudden it's an issue. Well, we just can't have that, can we? Because That's evil, and it's liberal. Morons. So predictably, a Bubba boycott is now in the works, and that's foul. So here's where we are, folks. Chick-fil-A is no longer conservative enough. So let that grind your gizzard. I find myself in solidarity with the cone on this one. I did not see that coming, and I bet you didn't either. But this is not right, and it's unfair. And once again, it's why these terms, conservative and liberal, are so useless. They get us nowhere because no two people agree on what either one of those terms means in the first place. They just define themselves however they want, and then the converse of however they feel is whatever. Liberal, conservative. It's really the hobgoblin of little minds. So here's my bottom line on this. I'm actually standing with Chick-fil-A. To paraphrase the Rolling Stones, hey, dicks, get off of my chick. Have a good Saturday. We're radically rational.